What do you think y'all have to do specifically to get back in the win column?
Get back to the simple things. Understanding what we do best. Going back to who we was to start SEC playoff, and just like starting from day one again, basically, and figuring everything out day by day.
Is this a must win?
Absolutely. I mean, I feel like every game is a must win at this point. No matter if you lose one game or two games, well, right now we're at four, and every game is a must win. And right now our focus is on this game.
How much of a maybe physical toll did that 5 game stretch take on you guys, and just maybe some of the things y'all are trying to do to, stay fresh and not be too fatigued?
I would say just continuing to get in recovery with our trainer, making sure you take care of your body, making sure you eat. I mean, the way we play, of course, is always an adjustment to your body and your mental, your physical. But man, just going in, taking care of your body, and making sure you get your rest in.
Coach talked about how yesterday y'all didn't do anything on the court, and then today it was a quicker practice session. Did you feel fresher within that 45 minutes to an hour that y'all had today?
Absolutely, and I feel like we competed well today, and our communication was way better, and I feel like our defense picked up today.
What was it like getting to be a part of the little special jersey reveal, and just, what do you think of them, I guess?
I mean, I enjoyed it. Yeah, I actually liked the jerseys. I wanted a little different vibe, something different to be looking forward to playing the game is always great to do, and of course we thankful for who we doing it for.
Does the sword come with the jersey? Are they going to let you play with that?
Nah, I was like, we normally get to hold the sword. Can I hold it?
Ole Miss has lost 7 in a row, I think, in the last 3 by double-figure margins. Does that, the fact that they're struggling, is that something y'all look at and glean some optimism from, or do you look at them like, okay, that even makes them, more dangerous?
Makes them more dangerous. Like I said, everybody in the SEC is an opponent you have to like respect and go into the game with a different mindset. Like if I feel like I tell my teammates all the time, if you don't come in with that dog mindset, if you don't come in with that ready mindset, then I mean, tell coach like you don't need to play. Like no matter how high we get or how low we get, I mean, I feel like we always got to stay even and stay in attack mode.
What do you attribute some of the shooting slumps to? Is it just one of those things where the ebbs and flow of basketball that eventually it'll kind of regress back to the mean?
Yeah, it'll eventually go back to normal. I feel like that's just the highs and lows of well, not even college, but basketball. Period. I mean, not to say we NBA players, but a lot of NBA players you see may go a year shooting 40%, 30%, and then next year they may be shooting low 30s, almost 20%. So it's just the highs and lows of basketball, and it also got something to do with I mean, fatigue. That's why I say we got to make sure we get our rest. We got to make sure we eating properly, and make sure we just continuing to get in the gym and looking to get better on a daily basis.
What's maybe the hardest part from a mental standpoint in trying to break a losing streak and just get back on track?
I would say from me just being in college and losing streaks and prior losing streaks that I've been on is just the positive mindset. The stand together, the continuing to understand that even though we lost, we got to gain something from the loss and not just think of it as no, we getting worse. You got to always stay positive through it all. And I'm not saying that there can't be coaching in there and you can't point out things and improve on things, but I feel like staying positive through the adversity is something that I feel like we should harp on.
What have you seen from Ole Miss and just the team you're going to face as you guys have been scouting them?
I would say, I mean, we haven't really went through it a lot, but I mean, defense, something that we've been struggling with is making sure we help the next man and flow and keep no paint touches. But I feel like, I mean, it's a good challenge for us coming up, and it should get us on the right path. And once we get to the right path, we should be moving in the right direction going into March.
Do you feel like the lack of size of this team is, I guess, hindered at some points? I mean, has that been difficult to overcome?
I don't think so. I feel like we played great. We played great defense at times, and we also rebounded the ball great at times. It's just about consistency. Playing against bigger teams that's normal in college basketball. There's always teams that's bigger than us, or even in my past, there's always been teams bigger than us when we had 7-footers that would play the five for us. But it's just a consistency of understanding that when you are a smaller team, that you got to do everything, all the little things, all the time. Diving on the floor, loose, getting the 50-50 basketballs, making secondary efforts. Them things just got to stand out more.
Seemed like Fetty had maybe a little more run on Saturday's game. Just what have you seen from him lately that maybe led to him getting an extended opportunity?
Fetty's always been great for us, no matter if he played 2 minutes or he played 30 minutes. I feel like Fetty's a good energy spark that we need, especially because of his activity defensively. And I mean, I just tell him all the time, man, be ready when your number is called. I've been there before. Every opportunity matters, and it matters to the team when you come out there and you may come out there for one minute and you get in the press and you might get 2-3 turnovers, and that 1 minute may turn into 15. So I mean, he's great to me, and he's always been great.
The Marcus Hill that we've seen the last couple games is obviously a Marcus Hill that you've seen for a couple of years now. When he was going through that stretch at the start of SEC play, when he was banged up, what were you telling him you know him better than anybody on this team, just to tell him to keep going so that when he does get healthy, he has nights like he had against Vanderbilt?
Just to stay positive, don't overwork yourself, don't overthink it. Like I said, basketball is a game of highs and lows. As long as you continue to get in the gym and you believe in your work will always show, behind closed doors. What you do behind closed doors will always come to the light. So I just told him, just believe in your work. I watch you work out every day. And, I mean, we've played against each other multiple times. And I tell him, it'll work itself out. Just be patient. And what God has for you can be, stopped.
Marcus, what's the, if you could speak for the team, what's kind of the mindset as y'all go through this period of, you've gone from looking like y'all might win the SEC championship to, quite frankly, being on the bubble for the NCAA tournament now. So if you can speak for just the whole team's mindset, what do you think it's like?
I feel like it's just adversity. We had our high, and we had a few games where we struggled, but we find each other. And I feel like we needed this. I would rather have it now than, later in March or, later down the road. So we just figuring it out. We didn't have meetings, talked about it. We're going to be good.
What's it going to take to, turn things around, get back on track where y'all were?
I just feel like just getting back to ourselves. I feel like the opponent's not beating us. I feel like it's ourselves. Like we just beating ourselves with little mistakes.
I guess to that point too, what are the things y'all maybe pinpointed that you are beating yourselves in?
Just little things like our matchups, us not rebounding, just the little things. It's just this big thing. It's just real life little things.
Yeah. I guess too, just from a mental standpoint, what's maybe the hardest part of, snapping a losing streak and getting back on track as you guys hope to do?
Just keeping the confidence, making sure everybody got the right mindset, and like I said, fixing it. And we in a tough league, so we gonna get through it.
Is this buckyball style play? Has it gotten any harder throughout the season? I mean, do you feel like maybe some teams have kind of caught on your guys' style and have a little bit more of a book on you, or is it just, like you said, something that you guys are working through?
I feel like it's out there, the scout's out there, but I feel like what we working through. Like I said, a lot of stuff that we were doing at the start of the season, we kind of got away from it, so we just get back to us.
How is your game? I know like the team struggles right now, but how is your game feeling right now compared to I know what you went through at the beginning of the year?
Yeah, I feel like I'm playing better than what I was at the start of SEC play because I was hurt, trying to play through an injury, but I've been getting back healthy, so I feel like I'm more confident. My teammates been cheering me on, so I'm just real confident right now.
You got into scout Ole Miss much at all, and if so, just what have you seen from the team you're going to play tomorrow?
Right now we're just like I said, focusing on us. We scouted, but right now it's we got to get us better. So that's what that's been our focus in film.
How do you feel like maybe the tweaks in the practice schedule the last couple days has maybe helped you guys?
Feel like it was good. We had a good practice today. He's been conservative of our bodies and everything, and made sure we get in the training room and everything. So I feel like today was good too.
Was there a point that you had felt kind of the fatigue of playing 5 really tough games kind of in a row?
Not really, but you can see it on some of us. Like it's there. We can tell our bodies, but not really.
What was it like to be a part of the uniform reveal, and what are your thoughts on wearing them?
It was amazing. The whole time Sean was messing with me, so like I couldn't really enjoy it. But it was amazing. I was looking, I was just like, this is cold. And I really like this jersey.
What's it like being, teammates with Rashaun? You guys have been together for a while, and just, what's that dynamic like?
He feel like he my big brother, man. He is like I can't get away from him. He always messing with me. If I come in the morning, I'm just like I'm tired or anything, he's messing with me. If any time he's messing with me. But yeah, like I love being with him, man. That's my dog.
I guess with the jerseys y'all are going to wear tomorrow, the core is a pretty big, long-standing deal here at A&M. Is that for a team with a lot of newcomers, including yourself, did that maybe help you guys kind of see a different side of campus as well?
Yeah, we did some with the core earlier in the year, so know about it, and yeah, we know it.